The starting lineup of the Houston Rockets on opening night will consist of Amen Thompson at point, who is 6'7", KD at the 2, he's 6'11", Jabari Smith Jr. at the 3, who is 6'11", and then you got Alpy at the 4, who is 6'11 as well, and then at center you got Steven Adams, who is 6'11. Man, this is crazy, man. This is crazy, but we kind of knew it was a possibility going into this season. And if you look at, shout out clutch points, this is a graphic they have. So the team average is 6'10. I'm assuming just for the starting lineup. And then the wingspan is 6. The team average wingspan is 6'11. Again, this just for the starting lineup. So man, it's going to get crazy, man. This has to be the tallest lineup in NBA history, or it has to be second. If it's not first, this has to be second, because I just don't remember even way back when it used to be, double bigs at the 4 and the 5. I don't remember a lineup like this. I just don't remember. So, man, I'm excited for my Houston Rockets, man. The season's about to, kick off in in a couple of days, October 22nd, man. So I'm excited to see what my Rockets are going to do. So just in, reference to the lineup, Ime Udoka did speak to the media, and this is what he had to say.
Yes, we noticed it. I think even before we started doing it, when Steven was able to play those minutes, there are more, I think, double lineups than you think in the league in general. I think everybody talks about stretch shoot, stretch 4, stretch 5s, but we didn't have a problem at doing that because of some of the lineups that were able to do that. And it's copycat league, honestly. Someone sees something that works and they probably try to employ the same thing. And so that more zone, we prepped for that, knowing how effective it was for us. And everybody's trying to be like us. They can't really do it like us, but take a little pride, I guess.
So there you have it, Coach Udoka talking about the double big lineup. Of course, it's more than just the Rockets who do it, but it seemed like they had probably the most success doing it, especially last year when Coach Udoka experienced with it, when he had Adams at the 5, Alpy at the 4. It created a lot of havoc, for the opposing team. Of course, Steven Adams crashing the glass, setting those picks, and he got Alpy down low banging too. So it created some mismatch problems for sure. So I'm excited to see, what they do this season, right? Because, you still even with these guys, of course, guys' minutes will be staggered. You'll see different rotations, different lineups probably throughout the season, but you still got Clint Capella as that third big, right? You got Tari Smith, and like I said, Clint Capella, he's 6'10", 6'11". You got Tari Eason, Dorian Finney-Smith. Both of those guys are 6'6" to 6'7", 6'8", wings, long wingspan. So it's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be interesting. Of course, you still got Jeff Green, Uncle Jeff, OG. I think he's 6'8", 6'9". So it's a tall team. It's a tall team for sure. My concern is just, I would say ball handling, like who's going to be initiating the offense. I would assume, Amen and Alpy, if I had to take a guess, just based off last year. And I'm sure KD does some playmaking as well, but we'll see what happens, man. Hopefully Amen can take that next step, especially when a lineup like this, you look at this lineup, Jabari and KD are really the only knockdown shooters, right? Amen, that's pretty much been the only glaring weakness in his game is his spot up shooting. So hopefully, I think just based off the player he is, based off from his progression from year 1 to year 2, I think he will take a decent jump in percentage wise when it comes to shooting that 3 ball. So I'm not really worried about him, man. So this should be a season. It should be a good season, even though Fred VanVleet went down. Reece Shepherd, hopefully he could step up. I'm thinking JD Davison also gets some looks as well throughout the season, see what he can do. With this Rockets team. Of course, he's Ime's guy from his Celtics days. So, man, I'm pumped. Man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to go order a Rockets hat so I can wear them during the videos when I talk about my Rockets. So we don't get anything misconstrued. We don't get anything twisted, right? I'm rocking with my Rockets. So yeah, man, in the comments, let me know how y'all feel about this, this big lineup. Do you think it will be effective during the season, especially during the postseason? Teams, if the shooting isn't right, teams probably gonna go zone, right? But I feel like KD is a zone buster. That's what we were missing last year in the playoffs against the Warriors. So, but yeah, I want to hear from y'all. Do you think this big lineup is going to be effective, or do you think teams will figure it out? In the comments, let me know. On this memory here at Rocker Park. At his theme. Somebody leave the basket. We're gonna see when the ball go post. Snacks. Tell me yesterday, HBC.
Man, once again, man, I appreciate you having me, man. And congrats, man, on the platform. And I say keep it going, keep doing your thing.